Engaging in sports has risks of injuries, accidents, and worse, death. Athletes, especially the ones who do physical sports, know that they're putting their lives on the line in every match, and I admire them for that. It takes so much passion to risk your life to do what you really love and to live your dream. In today's episode, we're not going to talk about food or healthy tips, because we're here to give you some of the sports that have the most deaths with what sports have the most deaths? Deadliest sports in the world.
Hi there! Looking for something fun and healthy? Come and be in your best shape with us. Welcome to Mr. Pink and Mrs. Blue, where we go on our fitness journey one step at a time.
I am Mrs. Blue, here to give you the deadliest sports. Not to frighten you, but to give caution and, of course, the numbers. So if you're someone who is interested in this, keep on watching. Number 1. Boxing. We all know that boxing is a sport created to inflict pain to its players. In every game, both individuals will leave the ring with bad bruises and scars. The only difference is the loser probably had it worse, or the other way around. Yes, it's pretty intense to watch these matches because of how painful they could get. There are approximately 500 people who have died from playing boxing ever since it was founded. Some of them are caused by head and neck injuries, and others are due to a prolonged career with numerous concussions in every match. Even though they quit their career as boxers, the effects of previous injuries stay in their body for a very long time, and this leads to unpleasant outcomes like death. Number 2. Mountaineering. Just by looking at it, mountaineering already has the impression of a killer sport. Maybe some of us see it as a leisure activity, but it's more than that. Every climb is one step towards an accident. One slip, depending on your height, may dictate your future. If you're lucky enough, you might just get a broken bone or scarred leg. But if you aren't so lucky, you might end up 6 feet under. Many people have died from mountaineering, and it's quite impossible to keep track of all of them. But I did my best to search for the actual count. Just on Mount Everest alone, more than 300 people have already died. But if you take a look at the records, in the year 2000, 24 people died while mountaineering. The main cause of death isn't falling, but also hypoxia, altitude sickness, and hypothermia. So if you're planning to go on a hike, whether on a high or low mountain, take precaution, not just by watching your steps, but also in terms of what you wear. Be sure to have the proper gear with you to avoid these from happening. Number 3. Surfing. The main cause of death is drowning, not shark attacks, okay? Yes, some of these deaths are caused by sharks, but not all of them. The most recent report was made on September 9, 2020, where a Gold Coast surfer, 46-year-old Nick Slater, was killed by a shark. An average of 10 surfers die every year due to drowning or getting crushed by their own surfboards while battling a huge wave, resulting to a concussion. There are times when they hit their heads on a reef, and that causes them to lose their consciousness or have a head injury. Number 4. Racing. Having to watch the Fast and the Furious movie anthology ever since it was made implanted in our minds the dangers of car racing. If you remember Paul Walker, he died because of a car crash too. You know what most people say, you might survive a car accident, but it will leave you with permanent damage, physically and mentally. Over the past few decades, over 200 people have died, mainly because of broken bones and getting crushed. Pretty messy, huh? That's what racers need to face in every match, and I admire them for that courage. They're so brave to face their fears just to reach their dream, to race and win the cup. Before we proceed to the next one, if you're new to our channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to keep you notified on how to lose weight and stay healthy. Enjoying this video so far? Go ahead and give this video a like. You can also share it with your friends who show interests in sports and physical activities. Number 5. Swimming. Being the second of the most dangerous sports in the world, swimming has a record of 1 death in 56,587. Swimming is not only limited to Olympic-sized swimming pools, but it also includes endurance and open water swimming. Again, we're not saying this to make you afraid of diving into the waters, but to warn you of the dangers of swimming without observing safety measures. To avoid this, make sure to swim in areas that you're comfortable in, and be aware of your surroundings. We want you to enjoy your summer getaway, okay? Number 6. Base jumping. Base jumping is treated as the most dangerous sport in the world, holding a record of 1 death in 2,317. Given the situation of jumping off tall buildings, you would expect that it gives an instant kill. All it takes is a defective parachute and you're done. Crazy how this sport takes away lives easily. Maybe that's the main reason why base jumping is illegal in some parts of the world. This is typically performed illicitly, without any observance of safety precautions in the form of professional health teams as well as medics on hand. You might say that people who engage in this type of sport are adrenaline junkies, and you're not wrong. Which of these shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Want to know which sport suits your personality best? Check out Know Which Sport is Right for You Sports Quiz to know the perfect sport to match your personality. Feel free to visit and follow our Facebook page and Instagram account, Mr. Pink and Mrs. Blue, where we share motivational quotes to help people go through their fitness journey with a positive mindset. That is all for today. Again, I am Mrs. Blue. Don't forget, walk on your fitness journey one step at a time. Mr. Pink and Mrs. Blue, your health gurus, will see you in the next one. Bye!